So hello everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be telling you the 5 most important chapters which have the most weightage in maths, and then also the most 5 easiest chapters that you should not miss out to revise. So firstly, I would hope that all of your social science exam went well, and if it did not went well, then do not feel low or do not feel low on confidence, and get yourself up and work hard on the maths exam and bounce back. That is the only way to deal with disappointments in life. So yeah, now I'm going to be telling you the 5 most important chapters in maths, and see whether you're prepared well, you're not prepared well. Just give your best for the next 3.5 days, and make sure you have got no regrets when you come back after giving the exam, that I wish I had started in these 3.5 days. That has to be the goal of the preparation, because confidence comes from preparation. If during the exam you're feeling low on confidence, or like any exam for the matter, it is because the preparation is not up to the mark. So make sure you don't leave any stone unturned in your preparation. And yeah, so let's start. First topic, the 5th most important chapter I've gone in is mensuration. It will be 10 marks, and in that there are 2 chapters, which is volume and surface area and volume, and the second is area related to circles. Now sometimes the questions can be a bit longer or a bit tough, so I would say it is important to revise that. If we've done it before, then I would say definitely revise that. And if you've not done it before and you've not done that well, I would say still do it, because it has weightage. And I would just be like, but don't give a lot of time to it, and that you have to decide how much time you're going to give to that according to your routine, how much you study. According to that, you have to calculate how much time you're giving on that. The 4th most important chapter is statistics and probability, and it's definitely the easiest one out of these 5. So this is 10 marks. Whether you have done it before, whether you have not done it before, it doesn't matter, dude. It's the most easiest chapter. If you do your paper with 100% concentration, you will definitely get 11 out of 11. I'm not even joking. In mensuration or other topics, you might lose. Even if you prepare 100%, you might lose 1 or 2 marks. That can happen with anybody. But in statistics and probability, you will definitely get 11 out of 11 if you study it well and have 100% concentration on the exam day. So definitely do it. The 3rd topic is trigonometry, 12 marks. In that there are 2 subtopics, which is height and distances, and there's identities, like trigonometric identities. Based on that, questions will come. So I would say that definitely do this topic, because even if you find it difficult or not whatever, do it. The reason is, if you whichever field you go in, in 11th, if you will take maths, and if you take maths, you will have to. If you're taking biology, it's a different case, or arts, but otherwise, if you take commerce or even PCMB or only PCM or whatever, you will definitely need maths, and trigonometry becomes very tough in 11th. I'm not trying to scare you guys. You will be able to do it. I'm not saying that, but trigonometry becomes tough in 11th, and if your basics are not right, it will take you longer time to learn. So definitely do it. Otherwise, you will regret it in the future. Please believe me. So I would request you guys to please do trigonometry. At least get the basic identities done. And height and distances, even it is very easy chapter to do, because if you do the identities, if you spend 3-4 hours, I'm just giving an approximate idea, you decide yourself. And in the height and distances, it's very easy. You will be given a lamp post is here, from there you're looking towards up, how much is this angle, or it will be very easy. You just need to know what is sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, all those things only. So that would be pretty easy to do. Then moving onwards to the next chapter, which is geometry, which is 15 marks, which will be triangles and circles. Triangles will be approximately 9 marks and circles 6 marks. And there will be basic questions guess the, prove the whether the congruent, prove the similarity, which is pretty easy. So I would say this, you can revise it at a faster pace, because these kind of questions are generally easy. Then moving on is algebra, which is 20 marks. Then that has 4 chapters: polynomials, linear equation in 2 variables, which is pretty easy. Then quadratic equation and arithmetic progression. Arithmetic progression and linear equation in 2 variables. I would say definitely do these 2 topics. In quadratic equation also, at least do these 3 topics. If you want to skip on polynomials, you can decide yourself. At least do 3 topics out of these when it comes to revision. And don't do all the questions, the exercises. Do only the important ones, the last one, so that you get a rough idea of all of the types of questions. Because if you've done all types of questions, even of one or two, you will get the confidence that okay, if all these kind of questions come, I will be able to do it. So that is really important. Then moving on to the top 5 easiest chapters. In 5th position, we've got height and distances that I talked about. That if you can just do the basic properties, it will really, height and distances will be a child's play. 4th would be arithmetic progression, which is also like easy, and especially it is easy in class 10. Like, I was looking back, I got confused. Like, I thought it might be class 11 type, but then as it's class 10, so it will be pretty easy. Because like you have got the formula an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So like I was like, that's pretty easy. Like, or d is equal to a2 minus a1. When you go to class 11, it's gone. I'm going to be honest, my arithmetic progression in class 11, it was my weakest topic. I found it more difficult than trigonometry. Now, that is also mainly because I wasn't able to attend the arithmetic progression classes. But yeah, I would say that arithmetic progression does become tough, and like, so I would say definitely do it because right now it's easy, so enjoy while you can. And yeah, in 3rd position, you've got polynomials, like calculating the. That is why I said at least do 3 of them, because you've got polynomials and arithmetic progression. I told you. Linear equation to a variable, I think generally people should not be finding that tough. If they do, no problem. You can still like work on it and do something about it, or you can do that. What do we say? Quadratic equation, if you find that easier. At least do 3 of algebra, because that will be 15 marks. Like, so if 15 or out of 15 you get 12 or 13, it will be good enough. So that is that. And then the most easiest topic is the real numbers one. Like, you have to prove root 3 is irrational, root 2 is irrational. I find these questions also irrational, unintended. And then they've got an LCM and HCF question, like LCM and HCF, product of LCM and HCF of 2 numbers is equal to the product of the 2 numbers. That will come for like 1 or 2 marks, I don't know. And that will be pretty easy. So that is the list of the top 5 most important and the top 5 easiest chapters of maths. I would say, if you have not prepared well, firstly, do not panic at all. Be calm and give your all. Give your 100%, 120% effort for the next 3.5 days, and I can guarantee you will be in a good place. But do not overthink. Do not, just do the work and you will definitely do well. And for those people, I would say definitely do statistics and probabilities. Definitely you have to do the proving questions in geometry. They are not that tough. In trigonometry, I would say give some time, but do high identities and then height and distances, because once you understand that, you will be able to do all the questions. Because statistics and probability, like, it's not like if you do it 100% you will get 100% marks. It never happens. Even with someone who's prepared 100%, he'll also probably get 77 or 78 out of 80. No one can get 100% marks. I mean, people do get, but the point is that 1 or 2 marks of silly errors, or you read the question or something, might happen. It can happen with the best of the students also. And so the point is that if you prepare statistics and probability, 11 marks. Geometry, trigonometry, you are able to do 12 marks, 23 marks. You are able to do geometry out of 15, for example, you take 10 marks, 33 marks, and you do algebra 15 marks, and the rest 10-12 marks at SK, you do that also. Like, if you fail for 50-55 marks, you can easily get 40-45 there, because the topics I've told you, if you can understand them, and it's not like you haven't done anything, you have at least done something, you've done some topics, so it will be easier to do that. And yeah, definitely go through the previous year papers and practice them, and don't be afraid. And I see many students who are afraid to practice sample papers. Like, don't be afraid. Like, it's better to get the reality check at home rather than in the exam. What a line I said though. Moving on. So that is all from today's video. After that, you guys have a next exam regarding computer information. I'm not going to make a video about that. I'm sorry if there are any students watching that. Yeah, so best of luck for that exam, and I think it's your last exam if I'm not wrong, because Hindi, English, social science, yeah, so I think it's your last exam. So yeah, best of luck, and make the last exam your best exam. And after exams also, I'll continue making videos for class 11. So please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you everybody.